If you enter a hotel lobby with a long, empty reception desk, you wouldn't be wrong if you felt a sense of abandonment. Today, with modern guests expecting seamless connectivity and your hotels working to reduce operational costs, the replacement placard on that desk, the one directing you to connect and check in digitally, well, it's now a universally understood solution. But that reception desk framed much more than just a place to check in. It introduced your hotel, it demonstrated the value of your personalized customer service, and it marked the beginning of your guest stay. It was the portal from the outside into the curated experiences of your venue. And now, as we awkwardly wander through empty lobbies, that same desk, well, it frames something else entirely. It frames a void. So how do we guide the guests through a modern lobby? How do we reframe that moment your guests connect, see value, and start their experience? Hi again, Tony Howard here, co-founder of Centro, a digital engagement platform that connects hotels and modern communities with their members and guests through intuitive user applications and smart management dashboards. Now, right up front, to be clear, a guest experience app is the right first step. It gives your guests a single place to connect with their booking and your brand, and it's a particularly important link to be able to make with your guests before their stay, before they turn up in person. But herein lies the challenge. When your guest does arrive, that standalone check-in app can only go so far. And for your guests, without any new contextual updates and without any interactive checkpoints, the whole in-app experience risks feeling like a compulsory induction rather than a genuine welcome to your venue at the beginning of their stay. Yes, even though your guest appreciates the convenience of a modern connected check-in, the automated process now also highlights what's missing. What's missing there is the welcome, that personal touch, the sense that they've arrived somewhere created and special. It's never meant to be outwardly obvious to your guests, but this arrival and check-in is more than just a formality. It is the moment that signifies the beginning of their stay. That is a moment when your guest feels comfortable enough to hand over their worries to your facilities and, importantly, look towards your auxiliary services for what comes next. So how do we recapture that moment? As I mentioned earlier, it was the lobby and reception that once acted as the primary funnel for incoming guests. Today, we can use this space as the well-established meeting point to engage with your venue. It could be right at the door before you get in, as part of a static waiting area or lift circulation zones. Essentially, what we need to do is we need to create an opportunity to unite the cloud-based app experience with the physical act of arrival. By guiding your guests to link their app with their check-in, you anchor in their mind that app has a tangible role in their stay, transforming it from a static placeholder of stay details into an interactive guest services and access pass for their journey. In turn, you regain the opportunity to welcome your guests. You mark their arrival at the moment and invite them to hand over their needs to you. Begin a conversation about the shape of their stay with your auxiliary services, right when the context is perfect, right when they've arrived. If you can follow up with further engagement points throughout their journey, you're not only enriching the guest experience, but you also gain more context and more opportunities to guide your guests towards your auxiliary services, all in ways that feel timely, personal, and valuable. So, what does this look like in practice? Don't worry, I'm not opening a door into some parallel universe where I want you to start building custom guest check-in kiosks and terminals dotted around at every point. For me, when considering how we could build a sense of arrival into digital check-ins, I had two principal concepts that I wanted to adhere to. For guests, it had to be a globally understood action that brought utility, something that guide them through the next steps, provide a green light of access, a simple single-step action that helped the guest gain that feeling of being in the right place and qualified with what was what to come next. For your operations, number 2, it had to be easy to implement. Not another kiosk terminal and operating system to manage. I wanted it to be a turnkey integration with an on-site technology. An on-site technology that was already in the circulation zone of guests arriving at the venue. So, I turned to our technology partners at 2N, and we targeted a direct to-device integration with a stylish and modern customer service point. The 2N IP Style. It is a touchscreen, video intercom, and door access point that, through our integration, gives us a branded focus point. A place to direct your guests, invite them to present their booking QR code, and to start their guest experiences with you. As that guest presents their in-app code, it is recognized by the device, the check-in process is commenced, the room is assigned, and the door is authorized. A personalized welcome message with a path to the room is displayed on screen, and that same message is echoed within their guest app. This is so as to signify they are in the right place, their experience has begun, and their personal service point and access pass to the venue is their own connected device. To best promote your ancillary services, at the same time, we use the new contextual information to update the guest app content, presenting timely, relevant information such as room add-ons, activity suggestions, all filtered to this period of their stay. Beyond check-in, this layer of guest engagement extends seamlessly across the property and across the guest's stay. Whether they're entering the spa, pools, sports facilities, bars, or your affiliated activity operators, guests encounter the same branded touchpoints. These interactions that blend digital engagement with physical arrival, creating a sense of personalized real-time connection with your venue and offering opportunities to introduce auxiliary services at all the right moments. This isn't about building something complex. It's a simple, well-placed layer of interactive engagement that goes a very long way into showing your guests real, personalized value, reassuring them they're in the right place, and anchoring your venue as a connected, thoughtful host from the very first step. If you'd like to explore how digital engagement strategies like these can not only restore the personal touch, but also open new revenue opportunities for your venue, then let's connect. I'm always open for conversations about hotel technology and guest connectivity, and where we might be able to help you get there with Centro. Until then, I look forward to connecting more here at Centro.network.